Right guys, we're going to do this mission. I just tried attacking this boat. I couldn't do it.
So Thatcher's been chopped. Fuck's sake.
He was outnumbered. I couldn't reach him.
Devil damn the man he was faced, but his heart was divided.
It's hard to let go of the life you know best.
My own idiot father liked to brag about how he meant to purchase a ship of his own. I'll get a privateering contract, Charlie. Your old dad'll be a captain. Drowned in a whiskey bottle before he ever left shore. Right, Kenway. We're musing on this plan of yours. This observatory you're always going on about. How do we know it exists?
We find a slave ship called the Princess. Aboard should be a man called Roberts. He can lead us to it.
All them slavers work for the Royal African Company. Find one of their ships and start asking some questions.
What's our course, Captain?
We're looking for slave ships. Any that work for the Royal African Company.
You don't mean to traffic human cargo now, do you?
No, Jesus, Adam. You know me better than that. We're only after information. Looking to find where the Princess docks in her spare time.
The Princess. Slave ship.
Right. Blackbeard told me there's a good chance we'd find the Sage aboard it.
Warship incoming, Captain! Schooner! Spanish ensigns! They're all alone!
Damn! Can't that animal stay the course we agreed to?
No, was that we're off? I don't know where we're going. We'll locate the Royal African ship.
Cannot be far now.
I don't see any ships here.
Don't sink that slaver ship, Kenway. There's hundreds of innocent men aboard.
I know.
I wonder if I can just do this. Can I do this like mid-mission?
Some fresh meat there if you can strike it!
Stows the gallants and royals!
Studs up with a will.
Unfurl mains, let's move!
Worth a shot.
Loose all. Party like.
There's some good meat for spearing here, Captain!
She spooks, Captain. The slaver ship is running.
Damn!
I'll get anything close. Picking up, Captain.
Awaiting orders!
Fire!
Fire!
We're ready, sir.
Fire!
Damn that Captain Bay. He's unloading everything he has.
He'll sink it if he's not careful. We'll get closer.
Fire! Fire!
Yeah, it's not even slowing down and I'm shooting it.
Vince, dead in the water.
I'm taking us close.
as you are! All clear! Pull away!
Chase those bastards down, Kenway. I'll murder the men who spoke my ship.
You can't, mate. They're all we're after.
If we time it right, we can use our fort to our advantage. Fire! Ready to bomb! Give me some speed!
Time's up! Let's get moving!
Those cocktails, gallants and royals!
Almost ready, sir!
Fire! Careful, Kenway. We're trying to board that ship, not sink her.
We're going over. Find the captain.
Come on, me, Roy says. You scurvy maggot brains.
Guns and steel aren't louder than sticks and spittle, mate.
I've more than enough of all that.
Just find the captain.
This captain claims the princess sails out of Kingston every few months.
All right. We'll set a course.
You made ash of my sails and rigging, jackanapes. You owe me a share.
Damn it, Vane!
Oh, Charles, what a surly devil you are.
Don't fuck with me, Jack.
Oh, but it's my mandate to fuck with you, Charles. Lads! See, the boys and I had a bit of counsel while you were wasting time with this slot. And, well, they figured I'd be a fitter captain than you reckless dogs.
I'll cut you another cunt, traitor!
This one I figure I might sell for a tenner down in Kingston, but with you two grog blossoms, I can't take any chances.
You regret this day, Rackham.
I regret most of them already. Tie them up! Cast them off.
I'll gut you, Jack Rackham! I'll open you up, I'll tear out your organs, and string a bloody loot with them!
Stop your goddamn howling, Vane! There's no bloody use!
Well, well, the fearsome Edward Kenway speaks, eh? Pray tell us, Captain, how to quit this predicament. And tell us what genius you have for sailing a boat with no sails and no rudder.
Shut your gob!
Keep still now. I'll take these oysters you've ordered.
You mad sap. This island's crawling with food if only you'd care to look for it.
Yeah, I am looking, Louch. Found some just here. Don't come following now. Do you hear me? Don't come looking for me.
Wretched fool.
Look, mad as shit. So we got like a new island. Pretty cool. Where are we then? No idea. Synchronise over and done with. What are we done with this? I need the bottle. Where is it? It's there. It's a shame you can't skip this. Just gonna collect them while I'm here because it just saves me doing it. What the hell? It happens on the YouTube, bro.
Come, let us drink it while we have breath. For there's no drinking after death. And he that will his health deny, down among the dead men, down among the dead men, down, 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 down among the dead men, let him lie.
I gotta reach here. Apparently I missed that. Oh, you fucking son of a bitch. We've got no gun either. Oh, I didn't press it. Go on. What's up there? How in earth am I ever possibly going to get across it? Never figure this shit out. Alright, well, I guess we're going along this way.
Go dance with the fishermen and the dories, Kenway! This island's mine! Come at me and I'll cap you, bastard! It was your bloody imagination that landed us here, Kenway! I'll be damned if I let that mind make one more decision for me!
Will you not talk to me, Vane? Are you fixed on this madness?
Madness? Nothing mad about a man fighting to survive, is there?
I mean you no harm, you corker. Now let's work this out like gentlemen.
Oh, God! I've got a bleeding headache on account of your jabbering. Now stay back and let me live in peace.
I would if you stopped filching the food I gather and the water I find.
I'll stop nothing till you paid me back in blood. You was the reason we were out looking for slavers, and you was the reason Jack Rackham took my crew.
Yes.
Good. Another keystone.
Two on here, apparently.
Vane! Face me, man!
Okay, so there's crocodiles. Let's confirm. Where's the anything? Oh, it's there. That's it. How come I've got like 3 gunpowder but no ammo?
I said not to follow!
No gunpowder.
Jesus, you've lost your head, man!
It's a fair exchange for finding these flintlocks and grenados.
Listen, Vane. We can hunt with those guns.
And I mean to! I'll blow you to hell!
Seeing what abilities he's got.
No escaping me! Blow off some limbs! I'll flush you out! Not dead yet! Here!
Am I supposed to do something? Well, how do I get to it?
You can't hide, Kenway!
I pick that up? Nope.
Bloody run till we all that's left of you, Kenway!
Oh, I fuck.
You can't hide, Kenway!
Go that way. Ouch.
I'll blow you to hell!
Let's see. Can I read them? Very, very slowly. Oh, he's run now.
You and your bloody fairy stories got us into this mess, Kenway. And I'll be damned if I let you drag me into another.
You keep this up, and I'll have to kill you, Vane!
Bloody try, by all means.
Mate, it's cash, so that's why I'm doing it. Do you know what? I'll look for stuff after. But that's the way I've got to go anyway. What did I do that for? Look like I want to die.
It's either you or me who's leaving this island alive, Welcher. Because I'm not going to sail again in a world cursed by your ugly mug. Blow off some legs. No escaping me! Not dead yet! Here! I'll flush you out! Bloody rags will be all that's left of you, Kenway! You can't hide, Kenway! Blow off some limbs! I'll blow you to hell! Not dead yet!
You goddamn fucking knave, Vane!
Nancy boy, only done half the fucking job.
Fucking hell. Is this my reward for believing the best about men? For thinking that a bilge rat like you could muster up some fucking sense once in a while? Maybe Hornigold was right. Maybe the world does need men of ambition to stop the likes of you from mucking it all up.
Or maybe you just don't have the stones to live with no regrets.
Don't save me a spot in hell, Shanka. I ain't coming soon.
Stealing a fishing schooner single-handed. Damn canny, Captain.
As is taking back my brig from this pillock. Once again, I thank you both.
This Billy Huff didn't last 2 months with your ship before he came limping back to Nassau. Took the pardon straight away.
I had to, lads. That Rogers was onto me from the first.
Hold your tongue, Rackham.
So what now? Still chasing your elusive fortune?
Aye, and I'm close. I've heard the Sage is sailing out of Kingston on a ship called the Princess.
Put your ambition to better use, Kenway. Find the Sage with us.
I've no stomach for you and your mystics, Mary. I want a taste of the good life. An easy life.
No one honest has an easy life, Edward. And it's aching for one that causes the most pain. All right, Rackham. Back to retirement.
Well, at least I got my ship back. Problem what is, where was I? Right. I'm gonna stop recording that. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna include these bits. And that's what I'm gonna do. Wait, is the bush... The bushes are part of it, aren't they? They are, no. I don't know if there's another... Oh no, it's this bit. Yeah. I didn't see this one on the edge. Why is it not working? Like the one with the bush. I didn't see that. I just saw the gold bush. It blinded me. Dumb thing.
And one more stone.
No, that's it. Right guys, we're just making our way to this mission now, to be honest. Hopefully. It's not a long one. We'll find out.
What news are they?
This Barjon works for the Royal African Company. Tell him what you told me.
I haven't seen the princess for 8 weeks or more, meaning she may soon be back.
What else?
I thought this buck belonged to the other men who was asking about the princess this morning. So I told him that
What other men?
a haughty sailor in plain rags and a gent with a scar just here.
Where have they got to?
It's that brave, staying just round the corner, they said.
I grow tired of chasing these fantasies of yours, Edward. As does the crew.
Hang in there, man. We're getting close.
Yes, the food was not special. Relax. Good fellow, calm yourself.
This should be fun.
Hurt someone.
Idiot!
In me sight. Bastards in me sight. Calm yourself. You'll hurt someone.
He's mine. At a clear shot.
You're insane. Stop it.
He's off.
Got a clear shot on that little shite. Bastards in me sight.
he's still running around. I thought he'd be dead by now. He's dead now.
Alarm! Help me, damn it!
Just leaving them to do it all, mate. Seems to be doing a good job of killing each other.
Bastards in the sights! Clear shot. Ready to take the shot! In my sight! Clear shot. Clear shot. Make him get back. In me sights.
Where do these get guns from? I don't even know what I'm meant to be doing. Locate. Just started killing everyone. No, I'm getting them. Where is the guy? Where's the guy I gotta locate?
Show them how it's done!
Have you alerted the men? We're short on time. Very good. Torres tells me that blood is required for the observatory to properly function. If one wishes to use the observatory...
You'll wait until he drops down, mate.
George, then one would require a drop of the key.
It's not my fault. I got all of them, but no. No, I ain't got any of them.
Have you alerted the men? We're short on time.
Aye. There'll be 2 soldiers waiting for us at the crossroads.
Very good.
If you don't mind me asking, sir, what's the meaning behind these blood samples we're taking?
Torres tells me that blood is required for the observatory to properly function.
How do you mean, sir?
If one wishes to use the observatory to, say, spy on King George, then one would require a drop of the king's blood to do so. In other words, a small sample of blood gives us access to a man's everyday life.
Does Torres mean to spy on me, then? For I've just given him a sample of my blood.
As have I, Captain Hornigold, as will all Templars. It is a measure of insurance.
And trust, I reckon.
Yes, but fear not. Torres has shipped our samples to a Templar safe house in Rio de Janeiro. We will not be the observatory's first subjects, I assure you.
Aye, sir. I suppose it's a small price to pay for what the Templars have given me in return.
Precisely.
Governor, when you hunted pirates in Madagascar, what methods worked best?
I believe it was my charisma that persuaded them. Violence and threats should always be a last resort. In Madagascar, I offered those pirates a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless but free men, or be hanged by the neck until death.
Just as you did in Nassau.
Precisely. A pity Commodore Chamberlain did not live to see my thorough success.
It's not like you to gloat, Rogers.
We all deserve a moment, don't we?
It's so boring.
Is that the most intelligent thing you have to say to each other?
They get paid more not to do their job.
Like, what are we doing? This is boring, man.
Alright, go.
As you wish, Captain.
I can't even bring his besotted. I can't even...
Of which I durst take.
No idea what's going on. They're not even talking. Like, there's just nothing. No dialogue and just following.
Grandmaster, welcome.
Buenas noches. What have you learned?
The princess was taken by pirates 6 weeks ago, and so far as we know, the Sage Roberts was still aboard.
Very good. It is something. And what measures are we taking to recover the princess from these pirates?
Captain Hornigold has dispatched some of his best men to ensure the Sage's capture.
What of the Sage's present location? Do we know? To recover the princess from these pirates.
Captain Hornigold has dispatched some of his best men to ensure the Sage's capture.
What of the Sage's present location? What of the Sage's present location? Do we know?
Africa, Your Excellency.
Africa? By God. The winds do not favor that route.
I concur, Grandmaster. I should have sailed there myself. One of my slave galleys would be more than capable of making a swift journey.
Slave galley? Captain, I asked you to divest yourself of that sick institution.
I fail to see the difference between enslaving some men and all men. Our aim is to steer the entire course of civilization, is it not?
A body enslaved inspires the mind to revolt. But enslave a man's mind, and his body will follow. Naturally. Efficient.
A fair point, Grandmaster.
remind me, where in Africa are we looking?
Principe, sir, a small island.
We've sent 2 of our best men, Burgess and Cochrane. Privateers with fast ships and firm hearts.
Edward Kenway! Imagine my surprise at seeing your jackdaw anchored there. Have you heard all you came to hear? Will you now rescue the sage from our clutching hands?
A pox on you, traitor! You sold us downriver.
Because I found a better path. The Templars know order, discipline, structure. But you never could fathom these subtleties. Goodbye, old friend. You were a soldier once, when you fought for something real. Something beyond yourself.
I escaped. Alright, where is the next mission then? It is down there. So what we're going to do is I'll come back when